Okay, I'm back, and now we're going to switch gears and we're going to start talking about nuclear physics. So, what is going on inside the nucleus of the atom? Well, one thing I'd like for you to know is just how small the nucleus of an atom is. So, the diameter of a nucleus, the thing that is inside of the atom, is 10 to the negative 14th meters. Now the atom had a diameter of like 10 to the negative 10th meters. So the nucleus is 10,000 times smaller than what an atom is. And if you recall, when we talked about atoms, we said that if you had a meter stick, a meter stick about this big, and then you chop it up into 1,000 pieces, those were the millimeters, and then you chop that up in one of those things into 1,000 pieces, and then those would be the micrometers, and then you take one of those things and you chop it up into 1,000 pieces, those were nanometers, and then you take one of those things and you chop it up into 10 pieces, and those pieces would be the size of an atom. 10 to the negative 10th meters. So the nucleus is 10,000 times smaller than what that is. And so as an example, let's take a football stadium, such as the Chiefs stadium there, Kansas City Chiefs. Hey, go Chiefs. And let's take a P and put it on the 50-yard line of that stadium. That stadium would be the size of an atom if that P was the size of the nucleus. So the nucleus is very, very small. Now, what do you need to know as far as test is concerned? It's very, very small. All right, that's all you need to know. Now let's talk about the density of the nucleus. So the density of the nucleus is 10 to the 17th kilograms per cubic meter. So if you recall, what was density? Okay, density is the amount of mass in kilograms divided by its volume in cubic meters. And so the density of the nucleus is very, very big. The density of water is 10 to the 3 kilograms per cubic meter. Okay? So to give you an idea, what this would mean is if you took a dozen elephants and you put them into a blender, sorry about that, but you get the idea, and then take all of that stuff and put it into a glass. So squish 12 elephants into a single glass, and then that would give you the idea of the density of the nucleus. So it's pretty dense. Constituents of the nucleus, okay, everybody should know it's made of what two particles? Protons and neutrons. So the atom was composed of the nucleus, and then it had the electrons that were going around it. So we're now just concerned about the nucleus part. So in the nucleus, it's going to have protons and neutrons. Okay, in our next segment, we're going to talk about what do we mean by the word isotope. So I'll see you in just a moment.